Okay, now we are on the solving equations and inequality. Shh, quiet. Nobody's here. By graphing. Now, by graphing for us in this section, we are using a graphing calculator. So I want you to be fluid with it. That's a very important part of how we're going to do things as we progress through the year. So if I'm going to graph it, then I have two equations that are set. Obi, quiet. Sorry, I don't mean to yell. For one side, I will have a line, and for the other side, I will have the quadratic. Okay, so remember, these two get split up into two separate equations, and what I'm looking for is the intersection. Okay, so to kind of review that, I'm going to move over to my graphing calculator here, turn it on. Now, if you have any issues with your graphing calculator, perhaps you get like dimension errors or some kind of like domain errors or something, just check it with me and I can fix that. When I hit y equals, it looks like I already have something in there, so I will actually clear it. All right, I'm going to make sure that these plots are off, and I'm going to type in negative. Oh, Barry, nobody is here. That's my line. Now I'm going to go x squared. All right, remember zoom. Okay, and I'm going to go down to standard. Okay, so there's the line, there's the quadratic. So now what I will do is I will actually investigate here. I think that this is, I'm going to actually zoom in. Okay, and I actually might be able to get the actual location. It looks like right here, if I just push up, looks like it is -2, +4. Okay, -2, +4. So it looks like I have -2, +4. That's 1. All right. Now the other one was a zoom out, and now I'm going to try it a different way. Okay, so I'm going to go back to standard. And now I will go into, I will just go ahead and go to calculate. Now, so second, calculate. I'm going to go to intersection, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to move over here close to that intersection. So I pushed over because right now it's asking about the first curve. Now this is a line, but they're calling it a curve. So I hit enter. Now x squared, I'm still pretty close to there. I'm just going to float around there. Okay, hit enter again, and then guess. I actually don't know what guess is about, but I'm going to hit enter, and intersection at 1, 1. All right, now that's what it kind of looked like, but I want it to be sure. Okay, so that's 32. Now 33 is going to be the same process. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to see this absolute value function, and I want to see where it crosses the constant function 2, which should be a flat line. All right, so I'm going to go ahead, go back to y equals, okay, up here at the top by the graph. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and graph it. It is 1 divided by 4. Now, to get the absolute value, a lot of you guys asked me this, and I understand it's easy to forget because we didn't graph a lot of absolute values. We graph more quadratics. If we hit math button, okay, these are all kinds of different things, but if you push over, these are sub-menus. So sub, you can see that ABS, that's absolute. So when I click that, it will actually make those bars that I need, okay? So it looks like I need x plus 3, x plus 3. I push over to get out of the parentheses here, and that's my first line. This guy needs to be cleared to just 2, all right? And I want to see where it intersects with the equation y equals 2. So I go zoom, standard. Okay, there's the absolute value. Okay, very spread out. Looks like I have 2 intersections. So I'm going to go second, calculate, intersection, hit enter. And I'm going to move over here to this one. I guess I'll do that one first. Okay. 5, 2. All right, so 33. So not a lot of quote-unquote math to do. This is kind of a technological skill. Okay, so 5, 2. All right. Now what I'll do is I will zoom standard, zoom 6. And I see that there's got to be another value over here. So I'm going to do a second calculate, go to intersect, but now I'm going to move all the way over, move over here. All right, and if I keep pushing, it will move the graph, which is super cool. Second graph, yeah, we'll just move over, get that squeezed in there, hit enter, and it's -11, 2. That was on your quiz. Alright, so I believe both of these were on your quiz. That's where I stole it from. So those are the explicit instructions on how you guys should have got that on your quiz. Alright, so now the next two, where are we at? 5 minutes. I'm going to stop right now, and I'm going to load that up and do 34, 35, and 36 on the next video.